Arite moteka la moran mano ya Apio.
Committee le yait akirono.
Yala mano Apio yala masomi soma jaja kukwata ni. Dijake da muno be argi Apio pontos kototina tasomi kwa kwenye joko ni soma juro. Yala mara utuitwene na echo.
Neda ijai papa na akesina.
Joan is our hero because on Thursday, when all of us went to school, Joan picked us and took us near the latrine, and he told us that this is where the person who murdered my sister was standing. Secondly, she showed us the girl who picked Apio and took her to the latrine. I want to say this, that may God prosper Joan, may God protect you, may God preserve you. Thank you so much.
Able to manage our situations in the city until recently when we had 2 incidences. The chamber. When we lost our LC1 Omirio. Then this incident. This incident, yesterday, Chief Mona, I addressed Monas at the cathedral in Soroti St. Immaculate. And I told the Monas that this incident occurred like a film, a movie, where there were actors that each of them had to play a role in order to accomplish that movie. And I also informed Monas that all the suspected actors in that movie were arrested and they are in police custody. And I also want to thank now again the police. I want to thank the police. When they got information about these actors, they were able to act swiftly and arrested all of them. The only actor I think still at large that we need cooperation, we need information, is the person who was interested in the blood of our dear daughter. We need to get that information, we need to get that actor, and we would be good to go with the case in court. I want to appeal to the mourners here today. I mean, there's no time now. I want to appeal to the mourners that as we look for schools, let's be very careful. Yes, we need good schools for our children, but we need to look at the history of some of these schools. The proprietors, the directors, the teachers, and the conduct of the school. So that by the time we take our children to these schools, we are very much sure that our children are very safe. As government, as City Security Committee of Soroti City, we are committed to ensuring that there is justice for our daughter, and we must see that justice is being done for our daughter. We shall cooperate with all the stakeholders to ensure that no stone is left unturned. A lot has been said yesterday in church, and we don't need to repeat it. We just call for your cooperation. These kind of actions are becoming rampant because there is an increasing urge for money within individuals, institutions, and so on. Why would you sacrifice the child who has no grudge with you? Why? 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 Why don't you fight with someone of your age if someone has offended you? This is a very innocent soul. Very, very innocent. So I call upon all of us, as Ugandans, as Christians, and people who live on planet Earth. If you have a problem with anyone, please dialogue. If you want to get rich, there are many methods, many options to become rich. Sacrifice can never be one of it. No. So I want to conclude by saying, I want to thank all of you.
In 2014, Kaitingoni Ebake Director Losomera Alesaba Butorakirono. Aranyesa the master Osomero Alabakai Lions Lifeline Idibora Pesu. When you are working, Ajaiko Koka, Ena Rice Abat. Oponi to so mai iko kuye ni pese ena opana na sikele ka ko anyo no ore aloso somero osweta limo ni ko pungi ni be oloto iwodo ki otin olimo kide eja papa ko ni kinga igota anyo ni jo inyama ekijedo pe iko pe na iworo kile ka ko oponi tata de ka tolomo na kinga itolomo ni ko kukinga e bala ba pesa do pe limo ni sibe abongo papa ko ni ngaka unyi na daro buji apa konye aloto do bero ni ki eto ni kango jone tori nesi apo ni ko pe ni to yo noi mamo bu wanya ko kala rai papa ke konya apo ni ko pe no ya na ito ni o stage ane itoro pikile ti ko pe ni taxi lo ko ya na ko pe ni to ni mbale edo re ko kumbale Opo no dumune amoto kalo adaki di amata pali mwedu jere. Opo no eka ko lemu na ya neni. Osota igwa kinto mamoto kabuni. Osota be moto kada ngoni alosite. Elosito ito disiro ko chale chie. Edo ne rengi na opo ni kwa ku itodo ko nai. Eya ngani ko Opo no ya ngaro re amojo ngachie. Na mamudi ko kajieni iko kuna izi person mama jeni be. Nyobe somas dogo do ine na dolo mesi konye dolo riko pre no bango nyong na ja ka ko so na marbe mami kuri ana arango data ta kun e auta ija ijene ne akawro na jena ne bongo rijo asopo diko pre ni dara ito ne bongo e dari ko pe ndo ne bongo ona ne tenge si sapanu e boye te ke dangesi bala ngala ke o mission e do la yam e auta nyama anyami ko edo di kware o mune ti ko kube e ko do bele tata eneri ke dajo eri ko ri kata ta idi lo bo do ma mojo wona e bana da mojo ne di mo ko kube mani kuriana ye moto to ko konye o ya ni ko kako konye la di ko ni timanoi ata yo bonale ka to di da bo da rai anya na ringai iko kunye do da ka ora na ya na iko ko odumuni ngesi be apedito iko ko aki Kera mojo na chakari abore na titi so sera fe maribe esira ne chielo inya kari di ko pe no po inya kari ko pie ni ne dare rengi onya buda we mo si ko kada na parasa una bonga loto de je ja ka june masabe iko akita tika aja ile bush ne mamble ne oli onori onya we ti ko na te maribe aja iko kune onye abu iko ko bongo eno moda nga report di police abuda nga pupunu abakaide e bala mojo ngina chamube dede ngengesi o anyu na ichani are yo ngeke kilengi yo ngekilengi akedede e kanisa mere ko ene e ga tabana moda ritai e bono lo bigoto so ena ni to akiro deslo bigoto so resada ni to
Ponalita la canarajo Kisebali Paula Lebe Pak Naitala Canaroni Lokasuban Eta Loka Yesu Kisne Koto Koyo Kisne Koto Sakuan kada kodo ka Kristo ay ko pake di Kristo kasi koku pero jona ay bapakan langsung para identite da iya bapakosi pasubani de Akiminan sojo Ida papakosi Tasukosi Nakiso Kayana Na wala vya kosa na makutosha Papa kia usane Papa kia usane Papa kia Akiminan sojo Ishokosi Kwapegi Sunio Soda Isomana Kineta Serono Sirikia Aso Tomago Kitai Koye Koyunai
Seidweda Buche Tederiwa Yunekal Kelele Leba Eja Kaito Lumangon Joan Opolot Kede Amuchalat Ikedare Rensine Wipo Nareni Okone Nito Niko Na Chutatwani Afinatike Acheni Ronin Eyalamango was born on 17th December 2019. Apio went to a nursery school and he completed a 3-year course in 2022. Graduated, then she was taken to P1 in a school called Joan Nursery and Primary School, which is found in Soroti City. Unfortunately for Apio, the child joined the school on 3rd February 2025, but the child was murdered on the 5th, meaning the child stayed in that school only for 2 days. And yet the parent had paid 3/4 of the school fees. I want to conclude by saying we have 2 postmortem reports. The one that was taken from Soroti Main Referral Hospital. Then as a family we preferred to have a second report that was carried in Umbale, and I would like to invite all who want to see our report being submitted to us, because we are wondering why.
Doctors, we cannot speak what we don't know. If there's no doctor here, you allow us to go and follow that report and hand over to the family.
Ebe atekere na pakino sideroni ada upapa arasisi alimokino libonebe beyani apoti doktana
As St. Immaculate. And we're all there as monarchs, as government,
Ebi
invited.
apote sukunitos a
doctor called Dr. Duani.
Emurola nyartai Dr. Trani.
And that doctor, I'm told, is the person who participated in the postmortem exercise in the hospital.
Emuroningon esetolo sit ainyichi bore artikoku adeki sana polo no Soroti.
This is what he said.
No keso emurono otema.
He said that our daughter died out of overbleeding, and the overbleeding was caused by the deep cuts around the neck. Meaning the child was slaughtered.
Abu emuron ikenya ke keresia kere bonebe ikoku etwanit anaiwi no go de par libora yauta iwi atubita ikoku emo sing
Simple as that.
auri antoponano.
Kama tutono district adiko kwendi dia itu kwa hakili muna ilibapu gani show justice in this case. Hamera ibe mamara isomera iloka pele dio aje kuka. Apio was still a young girl. Na koto chaibo ike la kemojo. Abusa kintingeza ibo ike la mojo. Onye koto nuke rotakani tokunawo. Malaina subano buena ka achien. Haito duna kirono. Na papa isiko kuninaka. Kau gira nyam, kebara ber, mau nyam ni ayah gina sika. Cepat kita mama kiron kere gina. Iko kungine solo le todo akirono kono takanu to sumiralo. Hido kwa nwangun Nosokabe district. Hai keki ne kiro liko kwa ngini. National Awards Committee, Office of the President, Kapa a hero or Uganda. Let her enter in the books. Kapa Joan no kon mo pedo. Haina ina oni hajenu na kiro topata ngino kapelekyo. Hanatare Uganda kera because this is a national issue. It is not an issue of Uganda, of Kapelebyong alone. It is an issue of Teso and the entire Uganda. So, itungalo Kapelebyong, itungalo Teso kere. Malay wala subana ni tao bali jata kareso. Hegbo kene kalelo.
Yeah, bearing a flower that was cut off before its time. Before it could open up and give us the full smell of that promise. It was cut off and it has wilted. Not because of an accident, not because of an illness, but because of the cold-hearted, deliberate act of an individual cutting her life short. From the death of faith, however much we talk here now, we will not restore her to the family. But I can promise you two things here. One, I am going to take a personal interest in this case. I am going to find out, first of all, why that medical report is not here today. Amojong Teddy Acham, if you hear that these people have been transferred to Mbale, that they have been taken away from Soroti for any reason, let me know. We want to make sure that justice is not only done, but justice is seen to have been done. And for that reason, I want to request all the people who are involved. Usually when we have a tragedy like this, all of us, we are all hurt, we are all annoyed, we are all very sad, we all promise we will do everything for justice. But 2-3 days from now, life goes on, other things happen, and very soon this is forgotten. And before long, you will hear that those guys have been given bail. And before long, you will hear that they have been released. And you will hear that the school has been opened. If it was up to me, I would sell that school and use the proceeds to support this family. If it was up to me. But what I will do is to follow this case. I want to warn everybody involved in this case that if there is any semblance of perversion of justice, I will be there and we will correct it. I want to also encourage all institutions from LC1 to RCCs, RDCs, and we in cabinet will come up with a policy to regulate private schools. This business of anybody just coming up and opening a school anywhere and beginning to take our children, whom we give to them with a lot of trust, and then they turn our children into sacrificial material. We must make sure that these schools are vetted. Before we entrust our children to these schools, we should know who these people are. What is their background? Who is this person who wants us to give them our children? 2 days only. And this kid is dead. This must change. And I want to warn you, Katunga, This is also happening with all these funny church.
Erile uchini jai sori japugan. Orai biana ijene. Achen sama mengo kanisa nara jai gomo aronis mo serera. Tibi ano kanisa limu terebo e copy report. Arema me mamko kaida. Cheka lebiani ketakina, and what disturbs me is when the matter is a police case, we have a police surgeon and the army came in. I am sure we also have a surgeon. So I have always shared with my sister, the other PC, I get disturbed. Serere ngini akalo ni Apio isabiti ni are tunganan atubi apese at area beru arinyo. But when you go to the barrier, you don't get a post-mortem report. You don't get the voice. I was very happy. I thanked RCC many times. I thanked General Kidding for coming in to support the police. Ora ecology pone epono imor kikinona kanini even in the attendance wanyite susolo apolo ka neto ni pape mono itodu ti berono nwe somo nos sakese polo oroje pone duchini pupuno ni be adjeunationis ai telekati ko enwe brai bapitungana neda. When you look at her twin sister, you can't hold your tears. What can this child do to anybody if you look at her? So, a quarter Pugani, a quarter to Holy Somata Pugani, and it will be very unfortunate. A bello let down Apio, di Borake on a palana. Yala mangeta uno in a Jonacheka, General Kidding. In Neraso Simu, a balabe pedorete kesi to postpone. I called the mother. I said, is it possible? Because General Kidding and I, and I want to thank the family for accepting to extend to Nilolo. I was very happy the way RCC went to the radio, and I thanked him. And to update the public. Let the public be updated. We don't look at step law. There are some things like today, police who are here cannot talk because the law does not. Mama kisile chama itikesa ine. Ejaje kilo ni go itos kesi. Numa me pedore talimo intone Canada. Toni ne konia yi. Ne pedore kisado mu details. Konye Luche RCC, RDC and what? Pana kisali mwembe go and update. This is how far we have gone. Tetari tunge pass rain or State House Jaiso meeting. Inna nida iwala kwa educating to Vice President a message. Engo betoto mamma pera abunere o cabinet. Akono aside dai ko kwene apono arai. Yido college 3-4 days ago in around the general. Abuene number esimu o switchboard. Engo bakono ngai nereke da first lady. Ne polokiti ashomani. Akoto nge message la losi na limo kinetunga. Asoni ngai no man honorable Ogwan, minister le yaita akirono education especially Kugan. Losa yataki na imodeja RPC dani. Losa yataki ni aimorki kinakani. Ida akoto ngai shalam kina RPC. The way they handled this case was different from the way I've been crying. Kede noche. At least a shalam kisveron batamitosi a mistake yo. Right all along muta the kiss because a baiti tikes I handing anyo a post-mortem report in AJK. Luchi twene twamu ekalelo ikoku someroka. Ido na nete ingi koku nginedo yani mwajina yana yao. Koto ngitweno lota amere. Teterengese kupe kaine. Ijape sangini S6. Osori bobina chike. Eja uto S1 to S5 wikini biana pana. Mama jina eja ina chikona. Eja silemi wikini jo. Eja silemi duelu yare. Kedeso ido I know the mother, Ruchokina Kede, head teacher, Ruchokina Kede Luche. Even the other time when this happened, she called Osomero. So I felt I should come here. Kwape itunganani ene parent le Mosomero, but also Papi Boreni estakano teso kwapa ngareno. But also I want to really sympathize with the Tunga local Pelebio. Recently you buried again a person of what I saw ya auto. Aida Serra Cospese. It was so painful. Now within a short time this has happened. Edeke same clan I'm told. Edeke Ngarakes. Ngarakes Edeke. What do I depekal? Enyo utitunga lui pulu. Odumota pako lomasi. Kai kola koloni ngarai. Ano kiakin. Do apake wuni kinomuda tekuro. Konyo nilu ijene deke kwa na. Eraido eda utitunga nyong. Oloma berjo togo. Inechi kona cheka. Oloma si togo ai li paparan tudengoto sisimu. Olomudu kingada olotota test. Neidai kino ikokuyen. Ale raido kono kinakani kujukurai olele takiwa and say God. Justice may not even come, but you, God, who gives justice, do it. Even when the person who was part of this hides, there is no hiding place for God. Ekoto nija akwa punuisoma idokere. Idelele unente. Ite iberije ponela pono tuberi kokuye. Etakani bela mamunga bala bekes enga uta mama kako. Ebe takani bala. Akoto ikokuye ne wara kwa doda angarara chakar ni nchara iye. Konye 40 days reached. Ibangi teja akoto. Esimolo child laika achen. Ina atine raso wangina kere garno kolu. So Bolototo, it cancel us to add the minutes to make a change, a hero. Iko kweni karikan. Iko kungina again be I making a noise and turn it around this organized. It is God. Some of us have children who are 5 years, they cannot even talk much. But God opened this girl's mouth. And I pray to be brave. You only can right gather me. A genuine inerene mormora kirono. Aribo ne. O jeni jo biboli arije duwe tunga. Dumuni ya tuana ni jai do kadage na isupi ko kene pero rauti keta taiti. Doja peri ko kukani. E bolieta retungi duwe. And people are saying, I'm telling you, the life we have today is not like yesterday.
Kwenye makwa huna namiji chepaki itelekana akoronga Kenyanes itelekana nida Ejiboro no chamu ne la suba. Ara chati Pegasus. Mere kwa hin. Ejiboro no chamu ne dekina. Etabula teso ara ejitwe ne shome Bible. 2 Samuel rilo yare 8 isuli kai. Ikokoranto manaka nyangu ne bakansa. Ngesamana bichebo na chamune ne la suba. Mamera nga wadi kade Bible ngol mere. So enna painos. Eba woli usere post-mortem report be nya girido. Mam podo se na painos vera. Cheburo ebe kaso. Ayala mango nenana jai onach assistant RDC. Aboteme be eba gione jelo itet. Pota kirongo ne salami kisiwo. Oh ni upo jialo araibo mam. Arde raunu kopani. Asibapa isende kaka. Ajoki isabuendo. Ejielo kotona gea. Iko kwentetezi. Nes aseu Yesu Allah kunoni. Ajena Antone Jai e mamona puno kin the case is very good. Narai alimonorositum. Tony akoke aran alimoyada. Papa siko kuminakan. Dodo mama kota ina sikere. Nara independent. Ejimuro kone yare uchi doctors. They are here. 2 of them. A Bible teaching. There are 2 witch doctors here. Yes. So the jalo equally travel right poop. I recording in your minero kidding. I see recording at a joke. Jimuro kone jichurakan. Iko kwena bere tubit. Palasa de kiloid. A beru na eurit. Neje na pipile kok. Esa tubi kokwe. Tawa nyuna ne go salifa ni kokidiope. Yene ngala Apio. Kwenye kokuda ngini bapa isaka. Mamunga omet bala jeni ngine plan le dulo kina. Mama jeni angoda koda chamu kopaya. Dodo ingala ngine Apio. Irutarete obongojo. Ara biko koda mabu obongo na elwana sali ko koda osiepi. Edelo Apio cholo na imoi. Olimuni ko ngini Yesu. Bapa isi Yesaka. Eli more kirora Yesu obuni doya. Ngai limu Yesu ani ngai. Adumbo bo iko fube jukutingesi. Uyangari ko ngini toma do asom do akirono asiliano. Doni ko pana rasi ko ngini Adam. Bangun. She's now demonstrating today they put like to Apio. So koropa nasa lipain. Akaula ne kote lipaisines. Kamasianut. Teterera una general la bait. Nara mamo ni jeni chepa ki somata iko nangun. Teridolo ko de baka do beribanye ne periba ngaina na general. Neskwana asoma joki kwenye sabi. Esama joki ti noi. Apia ponotama eba rupa ino choloni. Kwenye poti keperin. Ola la karo. So gira pia lo maro choloni. A hero na idayo nilolo. Eba kitala utudo. Ubun moda banganut. So ipo da lifting and fat again. Koto na gari jielo. Jielo producer loma sa pagi pagi pala auni sumango na gari se jielo. Esa korone malanga arapisi kede getimu kede arasisi kede ngara no kere minister Helen ene idoro ko pokana e joke oke musago konyi bala sende arade jane tanga nete chegoro ingito no la suban ikubete oh ni bwekito nete kine kede appele ikinet anyara ngoto maku nyingite ngola suban iraje dibete sidi etutubi ka do nyombo je soma donc ali no bi akuria na ngona re tiko yara tango no era lipune de ke papa dia ibode kwa kina bayi isoma ono no ikota yi serere ejala bo tuba beru ai tuba beru ka ke bera itu imanja beru ano ai tubu arabi manja beru ano edukoni etuba beru keri ebonguni awake sibali nyose kustoni ngol kwana ngesi dara eje umije jeboro chamaita ajene kwana o jaka lu mo chamunete eka mise jaine basi sabingol ali ashomo bible Daudi ngola ngisi papa biai alloto ngo inen jonga teleka ebalede ka pe koti borum edeke de ngisi
16:21 Ezekiel ebalabe tapi ari kadwe ijaki kesarautu aina kinet na ikeyo mama ijas
ateso ngona ko nga shomo na musuburu erai ngiset eka bible lo erai ngiset ngisla suba ebalabe must you also slaughter my children by sacrificing them to the idols?
Nakini kapa subanit.
Etubita ingisi la suba. Ijo. Jena balaje ijo ta. Ebeni na tutu bikadwe. That's so much subana.
Aina kiri yasi
ingai bongo kilikuwa na nini ingai kama mtoto nguna yesi kwa gidi tu ngakere mere ngito ne bala mama reng yene suma ne sabala ringebe cheboro chamune ne la suba. God can accept them to be happy. Mama kote sa ayalo ngongo age ukoleji lo sek akoro ngekanera tupite nge Bible emuro leja ine upupi lo jukweda kolo to pupu inera ronis 27
awara gasia akaisara no kanyangon kokoro na kaisara no kanyare awara gasia akaisara no kanyangon kokoro na kaisari kanyare toma sebe etungana lo medolit erai lo ketal neja asulu kadolito wali jalo tenara korot erai lo ketal neja asi ikarano
meranga sema kilomeje tateso. The righteous hate the wicked, and the wicked also hate the righteous. Mamu kolongara geune dingete eje dingete lo seki. Idua Yesu wamekoto sanyo no lwa Satani. Lwa Satani da wamekoto sanyo lwa Yesu. Papa isende kaka. O agiri ngojo anu echude tekun mami yangari ngarono. Wadi kata ini. Hallelujah. Yes. Lu arakiko kweni. Napaino ni moti. Mamle reso mero. Elu furali doe. Ne tutuberi doe nyare die. Ego mama jeni kirateso. Silu jenete ngara kisimoda. Imame kirateso. Mero. Eso mero nese shoma tari tuma. Yang ari doe. Shometi doe. Pakanenge takinatar. Nara ikopo nesitei papa toto. Moyo ngare. Ebedi ke sida anyu ne pondo ngara kini kedo sa. Mamo ngetoro na tes ko nyi palu doses. Esitu nga lo esepu di la suba. Ay jana kini ke. Ay dara kete kirara. Konye isomo na banga nudoni. Etwaniko okelke na uri aksirigin. Doko na jo raingun accident. Todo neja ima musik tiki beri.
Yang ini jo kere, nak kere. Iko jangan ada Bible. Ina kita dah administrasi doa kere. Kau kata kere. Ada so. Jadi orang nak isi shauni bori bepe. Orang malu kena saya lorong bepe so. Koti ko kami mute. Koti twin. Mami wala.
Beti jakiro no rikesi ano apaki. So wanyu dojo neja kale. Kora saturo no ejenu netelo ibusiari erotoke. Do ilosi so kalo kokoko kalo kemoya la gayon kikote netene.
Nakalaunan okodete luka aluka gayo kokon okwelo kasban papam kinga ti sojo kanukosi solwe polai tururu kanuka inachikosi apio Joan face Esto kai markikina na kemoya la gayon ikarlo mame daunos ikontendene na eraya kitoi ejenu nete lokai tichantoi ka atwanare